Hi there. So today we're going to talk about fandom, because as a member of Bucks Fizz, I'm now formerly Bucks Fizz, Jay Aston, formerly of Bucks Fizz. We obviously have some great fans, and if it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't have had a career. You know, fortunately, thousands of people bought our records back in the 80s, and unbelievably, since 2016, it's our 35th anniversary this year, and we're still doing tours, and we're selling tickets, and it's amazing. Now we have a couple of people here who are Uber fans. Yep. Can I call you that?
Absolutely.
We have Ian and Lara.
Hi.
And Ian has a kind of thing about collecting stuff. Mm-hmm. And Lara, you have a kind of thing about buying tickets and coming to see us.
I need to be there, yeah.
She has to be there. She doesn't want to miss anything.
I need to be there.
So we're trying to kind of analyse, which is kind of interesting here. Not that we're any psychotherapists, but what makes you into a fan? So, Ian, you kind of immersed yourself in the Fizz world.
Absolutely.
Because I think when you're a kid, I know for me, I had an obsession with my rabbits. I had bunny rabbits. I had 9. Crazy. But that was my thing. I lost myself in my little world of looking after my bunnies, and I'd go and take them to competitions, and I'd groom them and all of that. And so that was my little thing. And for you, it was collecting stuff for the band.
Yeah, and I think probably more so collecting now, because we couldn't afford to get everything that I wanted when I was younger. So I'm kind of making up for that now.
Yeah.
I bought the basic records when I was a early, well, not even teenager, a young chap, and we couldn't afford to go to the concerts and things like that. So I bought the records and got posters off friends and covered my walls, that kind of thing.
So we were all over your walls.
Absolutely, yeah.
I did have a picture of Donny Osmond inside my wardrobe because I was quite crazy about Donny. Definitely. I had one of David Cassidy. I didn't want anyone to know about it. It was hidden for me. It had to be inside the wardrobe. But you had
You
it all
weren't
over
inside
the
my
wall.
wardrobe.
No.
You were over the wardrobe, over the walls, everywhere.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So, and Lara, did you have those kind of posters?
I did, unfortunately. Yes, Mike Nolan was
everywhere. Yeah.
But all of you were.
He was super gorgeous, wasn't he, Mike?
Definitely.
He still is.
He definitely had it.
He was spectacularly handsome.
Whatever it was, he had it.
Yeah, and he was cool with it.
Yeah.
He never... So it was quite
and
difficult
he was
when
fun
you get
as well.
boys to dance. You can always...
there was for me, he had everything. But it wasn't just him, it was the whole band.
Yeah. It's a whole package.
But I can't put my finger on why, for me. Why?
Do you think the 2 boy, 2 girl thing?
No, I don't think that really made a difference
music?
at all. I think to start with, it was just Eurovision. It was the fact that I sat there and watched Eurovision with my nan, and of course, you always used to root for the UK and the rest of it. So I think I got carried away on the wave of that. Yes, you won, and oh wow, it's amazing. I love the record. Then it was that group who won Eurovision with another song, and then it just kind of
and because we had success,
escalated, and it was always on the TV, and it just. Yeah. So for me, but I did still buy all the records, and I did have the 7-inch, the 12-inch, the picture disc,
Right, so you bought the stuff.
So I was memorabilia back in the day.
Right, and then you came to the concerts as well.
Yeah, I did come to concerts as well.
And now...
hung around at the stage doors.
I remember you.
Yes.
Phoned up the TV programmes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and I was on Saturday Superstore on the phone-in back in... I think it was Rules of the Game time that I did the phone-in for that.
Brilliant.
So, yeah.
So you've been an Uber fan, and that's fantastic.
Yeah. So, again, like Ian, for 35 years.
And last year we did a tour. We did about 37 concerts on our Paradise Regained tour. And how many shows did you come to see, Lara?
I actually came to 28 of those gigs.
28? I think that's a
Quite
round of applause!
Wow, don't know why I couldn't make the other 9. Clearly bad fan. But
no,
makes me sound like I don't have a life. But funnily enough, I am quite normal. And I have got a life. I've got 2 daughters. Yeah, so I do. But this, for me, at the moment, it's paramount. The Fizz world has just become alive again, and it makes me happy.
Absolutely.
That's great.
It makes me happy. And it's not that I haven't got friends, but I've got a lot of Fizz friends too.
Yeah, because there's like a little community that travels with us, and everybody knows everybody.
Yeah. And
you all chat, and it's like a support team, really.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's brilliant. We just did our 35th anniversary at the Hippodrome, and it was really an amazing night.
It's brilliant.
And I obviously the 30th at the Palladium was a spectacular one for us as well. That was really super.
Yeah, that was a great night. Yeah, of course.
Yes. So, on this tour, how many tickets have you bought already?
I
You've
think
been
well, I've been to all of them so far. How many have you done so far? Is it 4?
Only 4, yeah.
I've been to all 4 of those. I think I've got another 18 booked.
Wow. So that'll be
It might.
a trophy, I reckon.
Do you think?
Yeah.
A gold disc, maybe.
Yeah, gold disc, absolutely. So, let's just go back a little bit. So, when you're a child and you kind of become a little bit obsessed about something, and then you want to revisit it in you're all, you know, you're not young people anymore. I won't ask you your ages, but it's like something that you adored when you were a child. Now in the 90s, I don't think we could have sold out a tour at all, because it's like you go through an age where everyone's getting on with their life and you can't kind of reminisce, and you're not in a place where you can actually sort of, you were probably...
I was having my girls.
You had your babies and all of
absolutely.
that. So then now you're in a position where you've got a little bit of spare cash, a bit of spare time, and you can do what you like. And lo and behold, you want to come back and go back to Fizzworld.
Absolutely.
Which is amazing.
And also the internet has opened up widely as well. eBay, you know.
Yes, I know about that. How much did you pay for my yellow jumper?
We won't get into that one quite a lot.
Yes. I was amazed. I mean, there was people fighting for a little yellow jumper that I wore for making your mind up on top of the pops, and we only had these one each made, which we used 2 or 3 times. And
I have it.
And you have it because you bought it on eBay. Because I'm having a closet clear out, and bada bing. So actually, that's how I noticed you, because I thought,
he must be.
This guy has spent a lot of money on my jumper, and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
so thank you for that.
Well, no,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's being looked after very well.
Yes.
And it's gone to a good home.
Jolly.
But
That's exactly what.
But yeah, no, I've got a lot of stuff. I've managed to pick up gold discs. I've got over 200 singles, lots of albums, 12 inches, posters from around the world, records from practically every country you can think of.
That's amazing.
Red vinyls, test pressing, acetates, all sorts of things.
It's crazy.
Amazing.
It's all in a big
I've seen
box.
them all. It's crazy.
So when you look at the band now, do you see a progression in us? Because obviously we've all grown up. Which, you know, if you could, if you could wave a magic wand, would you actually rather be back looking through child eyes or looking through your adult eyes?
That's a good question.
What did more for you?
I like it more now.
You like it more now?
Yeah. I don't know if that's because I know you as people now, whereas before you were just, wow, these stars.
Well, we were obviously very famous then, and now we're very attainable.
Yeah,
You know, I'll come around if you give me a
exactly.
call. Cook you a dinner for you. I'll clean up for you if you like. But yeah, so
I think it's still the same for me. It really
Still
is.
is
I mean,
a
when
bit of a
I'm
buzz.
sitting there in the concerts, I'm back to being 8 years old.
We go crazy, don't we?
Absolutely.
that's what we feel when we're on stage.
But I can
it's
just
amazing.
I can listen to an album in the car, and it's just like putting on a familiar glove, and it's got that nice kind of familiarity to it that, you know, can make everything okay.
That's incredible. Even though you were bullied for being a fan.
Absolutely.
You were bullied for being a
Well,
fan.
not bullied,
We
but
weren't the
certainly
coolest band.
ridiculed. Yes.
Ridiculed, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't.
Can you
I
imagine
really
if
care
we
about
hadn't
that.
been the band that everyone loved? You know, what was it they say? The band that make you heave. Band that make you leave. The band that
I've not
make
heard
you
that.
heave.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah. That, you know, if we had actually been popular, how much more successful, you know, maybe we'd have actually made it to America.
America. So I was just going to say that. I think.
But you did have records out in America, because I've got the copies of them.
I know, but I think they spent about 2 pence on the promotion.
Wow.
Apparently, we signed this deal, and the American part of the deal was so bad that the people that put the band together sort of blocked it. They didn't want it to go out, and then by the time that we renegotiated our contract, we weren't having hits anymore. You know, it was all they weren't interested really. So it went out with 5 pence or 2 cents maybe worth of promo.
But I've got the Land of Make Believe from America, and Making Your Mind Up from America. I Hear Talk from Canada, I think, and then albums and singles from around the world: Mexico, El Salvador.
So you must have spent an awful lot of money on this.
Quite a bit, yeah.
How much do you think you've spent on Fizz over the years?
It would be in the thousands. I mean, lots of
Well, I
thousands.
think you've paid nearly 1,000 for my jumper, so definitely that.
Yeah, a lot of.
Quite a few
I
thousand.
shall have to show you one day.
Down
then.
payment on a mortgage?
Oh
or-
yeah.
Oh wow.
I spent a few thousand last year by the time I'd done all my travelling to all
And
the gigs
hotels,
and
I bet
hotels
you did.
and tickets.
That's
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, my husband does remind me that.
Yeah. How much money you
Family
spent?
holiday you spent.
Aww. Well, we'll have to sort something out. So, is there anything you'd like to say?
Just thank you very much, because
Ditto.
it really has. It's been the making of me.
Well, not just to me, but for me, in terms of talking to the, if you had the whole band here now, what do you think Fizz has given you over a long period of time that, say, you didn't get maybe from another band? What essentially is the attraction, I suppose, is what I'm trying to ask, or the payoff?
I think it's just the enjoyment, the real
buzz,
real enjoyment, and the happiness that you've brought a lot of people over these years. I mean, that's a huge gift.
I wouldn't change a second of it.
No,
That's
not
marvellous.
a second of it.
Fantastic.
I don't regret any of it. No, I love it.
Well, we wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for you guys, and fortunately another few thousand of you.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's certainly not just us.
So, thank you for coming today and
Thank
talking to
you.
me about your little problem. I'm really pleased about it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
we'll see you at the next concert.
Of course.
Fantastic.